tie it up there, but their pitcher, you had trouble with the last guy they brought in. Just kind of what's your takeaway from today?
Yeah, I think early there was a lot of opportunities early to cash in. Those first 3 innings left 6 guys on base. That game's completely different if somehow we deliver early. Dom Stagliano, not as great a start, but he sure as heck gave us a chance to win. Pitched well enough to get us into the game. There were some opportunities there, obviously offensively, and then in the 7th inning where it got out of control, they were trying to give us outs, and we just didn't take them.
Dom Staggs, 61 pitches. Why the change in that?
Just where we were in the lineup and some things we'll talk about later in the week, but where we were with that. So.
Next 4 relievers weren't able to complete an inning. Just what was your thought process as you kind of cycled through those relievers there?
Yeah, I mean, Bauer, we need Bauer to do what he's capable of doing. He got in some trouble there. Boom stepped up through the 3rd day in a row to get us out of a jam. Bottom of the lineup, ran Isaac Williams out there. Didn't turn out well. Got the left-handed hitter in a bunt situation, so we put the right-handed hitter and the left-handed on deck when we knew they were going to bunt. Bring in Dom Castellano, one of our proven strike throwers and best defenders on the mound. We walk a guy, and then we give up a 3 spot.
There's early runners left on base. It's got to be frustrating. It's Sunday. You got to set the tone early.
Mm-hmm.
There was 1 inning where I think was it Diamas was on 3rd with 1 out and couldn't get him in.
Yeah, that was tough. And then we had another one of that, I think, in the 7th as well, or 6th, where we could have tacked on there and taken the lead, and we didn't do it. Played well defensively. Dom pitched well enough. We just didn't do the things to win that it takes on a Sunday.
You bounced back after the Friday game. What was the message to the team knowing you dropped this one today?
Well, we're nowhere close to playing as well as we can play. They know that. We know that. There's some things we need to clean up, and in this league, you got to play great every time you go out there. Play the right type of baseball, and if you don't, that's what's going to turn out like. And you got to take your butt whooping like a man and get ready for Tuesday.
The Bats were able to come back and tie the game up twice. So
Yep.
did they need to do in order to kind of get over that hump and actually get the lead in situations like that going forward?
Well, you saw after the second time through, I think the pitch selection was better. When we're rolling, the pitch selection, what we're swinging at, what we're deciphering out there, from an offensive standpoint is better. I think we expanded sometimes in some counts where we should be looking for certain pitches in certain spots, and we kind of expanded and didn't have a lot of good contact in some spots that we'd like to. And I saw that clean up for a little bit. But they're running different guys out there, right-handers, left-handers, and you got to adjust and make those adjustments on the fly, and we just didn't do a well enough job.
There was the 4th or 5th inning, can't remember. There was Legs had a shallow fly out to left field, and there was a collision. The ball drops. It looked like the ball was fair.
Yeah, I tried to. We didn't have a good look at it. I think Coach Lopez thought it was foul. We have 10 seconds to make a decision, and we just didn't do it. That's my fault.
You can't challenge.
We can challenge. I just got 10 seconds to do it. So by the time I got out there, they said that was up. So.
Have you seen it since?
Yeah, I already know what it looks like. I'll throw up. Yeah, makes me sick.
You went out with Robo. You dropped the series 3-3 Big 12 play to start. Just what have you seen as you transition now into conference play? Like any differences with the team?
With our team?
Just with the team from seeing them in non-conference play versus now that you've got the conference play.
Same stuff. Like there's the same stuff that we would talk about. We need to work on in non-conference. The same stuff that we need to improve on here. It's about playing the game the right way in all 3 phases.
Any concern about Castellano? Friday outing today?
Yeah, I mean, you're just trying to figure it out because that's one of our best guys, and it's just not right. I think we'll try to figure that out in the bullpen, and Coach Thomas and him will figure this out. They've done it before. This isn't the first time he struggled. He had some outings like that early in the conference last year at Oklahoma, and he's bounced back, and I'll figure he'll do the same.
Carter Stanford pitched well. I know the trainer went to check on him. Is he okay?
He was cramping.
Oh, okay.
So that's not that you want the guy to cramp, but that's a lot better feeling when you walk out there and tells you he's cramping.
Was able to get you through the rest of the game, at least give you guys at least stop the bleeding from a run standpoint, just on top of his performance.
Yeah, and he was in a tough spot there in the 8th, right? 1st and 2nd, they bunt, and then we get the infield in, and that Cleese makes a nice throw and catch to King, and then he gets out of it, and that's a big moment, and then clean again in the 9th and gave us a chance.
You mentioned the left on base total of 10 in this game, and you really pile them up. Boy, that can really make a difference if you don't bring some of those in.
Yeah, and I think it changes the way you manage the game a little bit too. If you can get a lead and it's not so tight and it's not 2-2, and would like to deliver in that, and then hitting's hard, man. Like for me to sit here and say that they should go out there and deliver every time that there's 2 outs, and it's tough. It's tough, and you just hope that the process of it and what we're trying to do and what we're looking for lines up.
Did Houston surprise you a little bit after their start last week?
No, I mean, I watched them earlier in the year too. That's a talented team. They're offensive. I think they played not so great last weekend, and this league is week to week. You'll never know what you're going to get. Every team can sweep every team. That's just what it is. So if you're not prepared, I don't even ever look at what they did the week before, because you're going to get somebody. It's 18 to 22-year-old kids. They're all week to week.
So then how do you kind of have them turn the page from this one? You know, you head back out on the road, you stop in Jacksonville, and then head up to Cincy.
Yeah, we'll have tomorrow off. We'll get ready to go play Jacksonville, another good team. I don't know what they did today, but they were playing Stetson really tough on the weekend. Just go up there and continue to get better and improve. That's what we have to do.
You think your team understands what you just said, though, game in the Big 12, it doesn't matter home or away, you're going to get a tough battle.
Yeah, and it's crazy stuff's going to happen. Like even last week, the stuff that happened in the 8th and 9th inning of all 3 of those games, that's just what happens in this league. The guys that have played in this league before, they understand it, and if they didn't understand it today, they should by the time they left it down. Yeah.
Going to be any tinkering with the pitching rotation this time around? Or you're going to
Well, that's something we'll look at. So
keep...
Thanks, Coach.
appreciate it.